Hey everyone, Stella here, and I am going to start a new series called the Stella How To series because I get a lot of questions over on the Twitch, and these are some questions that are actually very valid, and I wanted to kind of show you guys how to do them. So first and foremost is how to back up your world. So when you come into here, this is not the only version of the game that you can actually make. So when you come into one of your worlds, it is definitely a good practice to be backing up your world after every major project or like once a week. I tend to back up my world every 24 hours just to be on the safe side. If anything ever goes wrong, I've got that backup and I can go from a backup. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your world. Now you don't want to be pressing the play button, you just want to be highlighting this. That allows all of these options to then be highlighted. Now what you want to do is you want to hit this edit button. Now this will take you to this section. Now you can actually rename your worlds from here. You can reset your icons and all of these other different settings. I may come through these at some point and show you guys what these all mean. So now what you want to do is there is this button that is like 3 down. You want to be hitting that button. Now what that does will actually start then saving your world. Now it may stop for a second. You can see that it's actually paused on my screen. It does take a little bit. Don't worry, this doesn't mean that your game has crashed. This just means that your game is currently just in like a save mode and is actually backing up your world. Now this can take anywhere from like a couple of seconds if you're really new into the world, up to about 5 minutes I think is the longest I've seen happen. And that was a fairly long, intensive, in-depth world. So a way to do this to make it a little bit smaller is to cut your chunks if you've got a whole heap of chunks that you've explored and you no longer use. But I'll be doing that in a separate video later on. So at the moment it is going to keep loading and I'll wait until that comes back up. Literally just as I say that, it has now saved. So as you can see, my world is 1,238 gigabytes. Now where does this world go? Well, if you come in to these options, you can go back out of the single player worlds versions. You can then hit the options. If you hit your resource packs, open up your pack folder. Now yours is going to be slightly different because I use AT launcher, not the regular launcher. But all you want to do is come back one. So instead of this being Minecraft with Fabric, it'll be .minecraft. Now in all of this stuff, some of this may look a little different. Ignore what is different for you, but what you want to be looking at is the save section. Now you can see that this is my long-term world save folder. Now if you want to convert that over to a different launcher or you want to do anything different with this, say you're upgrading to the next version, so this is definitely important before 1.18, make sure to back up your folder. Copy this, which I will do now, and I'll be going and chucking that onto multiple different disk drives. So I'll be chucking this into a different section on my things here, as well as chucking it into a spare disk and a USB. That is the best way I can say to do it. Make sure you have multiple backups. Now, when you come in, you'll also have a section that says backups. This is how many backups of my world I have. I have a lot. As I said, I back up constantly. Make sure to do this. This allows for, say if my world gets corrupted on this date, I can load this back up. This is incredibly important, especially coming up to new releases of the game, guys. This is the quickest and easiest way to do this. Super simple. But thank you for watching this tutorial, guys. If this helped, please leave a like down below as well as comment. And guys, I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more of Stella's How To series, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and bye.